Good morning. We're on top of the hill. You're right, Kirsty. Hey, hippy dippy, how are you? Good to see you. I just got soaked, but decent weather coming in. Weather always comes in for the west here, unless it's winter storms. Had a really crappy day yesterday, Bain, so chucking myself up shoes off the hills I shouldn't do. Valentino, how are you? In the distance there, she waves. Nessie's over the horizon. She's got Scotland that way. And the borders. This way, you've got the Pennines. And we'll talk about this big old statue in a minute. Lex, how you doing? Not the best, Kirsty, but I need that house to blow some cobwebs off. Got the Pennines, you can almost not see them. Lex, how you doing? Oh, there he is, naked zombies. Brad's in the house. If you don't know naked zombies, go over and say hello. Very clever fella. Yasmin, good morning. Yasmin, the steps I've just done are a real major leg warmer. Sharp wakes them up. Freeside, how you doing? But yeah, I was just down them steps, start just at those houses below. Way I. Did you see that finger I did? Totally anatomically wrong. The tendons weren't in the right place, I don't think, but it's just a bit of fun. My muse, Mick, good morning. How you doing? So this guy, this statue, has a link to a few things. Walt Disney, Queen Victoria, the IRA, and the Confederate Great Seal. UK, good morning. How you doing? This is George William Frederick Howard. He's of the family that owns the local castle. Brunfrey, how you doing? Lovely to see you, Brunfrey. I'm sending it to Jamie Kirsty. Erected by the people of Cumberland to commemorate the public services and personal worth, get that, methinks it wasn't at all, of George William Frederick Howard, 7th Earl of Carlisle, born 18th of April 1802, died 5th of December 18 something, 64. 64. Now he was the first over in Ireland, which brings us to the IRA link. There was a statue erected, same person, pretty much the same statue in Dublin, and the IRA blew it up in 1976, I think. He's actually wearing the Ordre de Garter. You'll have seen the Ordre de Garter at the coronation. William, Catherine, Anne didn't because she's the house guard. Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, they had theirs on too. Norfolk, Sparkly, how you doing? Right touch, good to see you. You're all right, Mick. Now, the link to the Great Confederate Seal is this. This I can't zoom in. I forgot. I'm on StreamYard. Hang on. Right, we're climbing. J.H. Foley, London, 1869. Now, he is the guy that sculpted the Confederate Great Seal. Walt Disney stayed at the local castle that his family owns. And Queen Victoria, I do believe, opened the train line. My mind goes hazy at the Victoria link, but Queen Victoria is linked. So yes, that's the Ordre de Garter. The one in Dublin had the Irish Garter. Bit cheeky. Now, the third statue of this is said to be at Castle Howard. Castle Howard in Yorkshire is monumental. It's enormous. It's beautiful. And this family, this side of the Howards, is kind of the poor relatives. They've got a much smaller castle, but still got some famous links. Two of the figures now at the castle, which is the Howard seat here, were the inspiration to some of, was it Alice in Wonderland? Maybe in Alice in Wonderland, possibly. They're actually in the Victoria and Albert Museum now. I'll get some photos of them. Yeah, it is a bit high. Yeah, he's got the Order of the Garter on. I'll get back so you can see his garter. And that was worn in the coronation. That would have been red and blue. The cape would have been purple. No, it'd be red. I do believe in blue and white. All right. Sexy legs. He's got his stockings on and he's got his slippers on. Hang on, we'll go climbing again. These aren't exactly the best. Jeez, is that slippy? There you go. He's got his slippers on and his little... Oh, he didn't know that. He's got his garters. Oh, you can see right up his garter. So we might have cows. We'll have a look over this side. Hello, Nessie. Queen of Scotland. Sparky, good morning. How you diddling? So up over that horizon, a little bit further on, you've got Glasgow. You've got where Leslie is. We're just going to have a spy. Damn it, the cows are in it. And they're going uphill. Fantastic. And you've got a Solway between us and those hills in the background. That's Scotland too. Wraps around. How you diddling, UK? UK, did you see Dan's video yesterday? I was howling. If anyone's got Dan's channel, could you stick the shout out he did for me? UK, you've got to mention it all. Mick did. Daisy did. It was so funny. Really, really funny. He's such a funny guy. I am not stroking cows. I am not straddling cows. I am not playing rodeo. Unless there's a fence, I'll stroke one if there's a fence. I don't fancy getting tongued again. They've got like giant cat tongues. They're like spiky, like a cat tongue, but obviously a lot bigger. Angel of Purgatory, how you doing? Explore Malaysia, how are you? Good to see you. So they put this statue here because it's at pretty much the highest point of the town. It's bizarre. He is the double of the current owner of the castle. Well, the current family member in charge of the castle. Double. It's quite eerie how those genes have passed down the generations. First time I came up, I was like, oh my God, it looks like Philip. Spin double. You all right, Paul? We've had a few squirrels on the way up, and there's not many crows nested. I can hear them. But normally these trees are full of crow nests. Can barely see out to the Pennines where we walk the hills for all the leaves that are out. Inbreeding. There's definitely strong genes there. Right, we'll see how close these cows out. I'm hoping they're crossing to go into the top field and they'll all be gone by the time I get there. We've only got like a couple of minutes before we're there. They're so noisy. There's nests in that tree. There's 1, 2, 3 nests in that tree in the centre there, right at the top. But nowhere near as many as there normally is. A few of the big trees did blow down. Oh no, we've got some more there. 1, 2, 3, 4. They seem to build a nest like on top of each other. They're not shy. Communal nesting. Actually, Sparkly, it's not bad. It's just wet. I got soaked on the way up. I got the old barber outfit today. I need to wax it. It might not be too waterproof on the stains, but I do love my barber. Ideal because they're breathable. I make my own dubbing. I do. This tree was enormous. That must be 7 foot. Across the base of that easily because some of it's still partly in the ground. Past little squirrels just here. What's UK say? It involves straddling a coward, ain't at me. Yeehaw! Yeah, it's not as warm as it was yesterday. But it's still kind of humid. There's more nests down here. There's buzzards that nest. Blackbird got a frog. But the clouds never shut up. And today, we're actually going to be on the ridge and there's no wind. Because of where we are and how exposed it is, it's always windy, but not today. It's still. I love these and I haven't got a clue what they are. They're so pretty. I want some. The flower is almost like a forget-me-not. Forget-me-not's my favourite flower. But I don't know what they are. Daisy, did you see Dan's video yesterday? You got a mention in it as well. I was pretty much crying, laughing. It was so funny. He's got a really good sense of humour as Dan. Bluebells and white bells and silver dollar, honesty. Yes, Daisy, what's for dinner? There's someone walking up the hill in front of me. If anyone's going to get hit by a cow, she will first. She's going to sacrifice herself for me. My dance which was hilarious. You got a good shout out in it, Daisy. And I've posted a short for you and Mick on my way up here. See, this is what the issue is around here. No topsoil. All sound. Blackbird is singing away. Love birds on this time of year. I'm hot. Hot to trot. Catherine, how you doing? Yeah, she sacrificed. I'm letting her go ahead. If I hear stamping and galloping, oh no, she's not. Damn it. We can only hope. Right, where are they? I haven't, well, oh, they're right down at that gate. I spoke to the consultant secretary. She said she had put the paperwork the report from the MRI in his hands. I'm waiting on a letter. The longer it takes, the more encouraged I am. It's not as bad as he was making it out. But I might be asking for a second opinion as a specialist over at Newcastle. Oh. He specialises in it. So, Silver, good morning. Look at that. Yes, Thursday morning owls. I think the past the gate. I hope. Cows on the horizon. We have buzzards up here. There's a buzzard nest in there. Yeah, this guy, but he uses robots for the surgery. And you think, do I want a tin can slicing my face open? I'm not quite sure about that, but he does specialise in it. So, this guy, the surgeon at Carlisle, well, I have little. What's your problem? This guy, Carlisle, is a locum, and I don't really hold much hope in Carlisle, to be honest. Well, Tors, how you doing? Moo-moos are moving further along. I don't know as yet, but depending on what the local hospitals say, I might be going to a specialist hospital to get a second opinion on it. I don't really trust the local hospital much. Joe, how are you doing? Joe, thank you so much. I've come wandering up hills to blow some cobwebs off. We were all gearing up. Daughter was in charge of organising a gender reveal, which was happening on Saturday. They were having the scan yesterday, and the envelope with what we had was getting handed to her to hand on to the lady making the balloons. I had the little one and got a phone call from my son to say there was no heartbeat. They don't know why. She'll have to go through labour. I know what to do an autopsy. It's horrific. Absolutely horrific. What annoyed me most is a nurse. A nurse said to them, there you go, there's my sacrifice. A nurse said to them, well, at least you don't have to set up a funeral. Funeral, she told them, were from 23 weeks. She was just over 20. So my blood's been boiling ever since. That's really bothering me. Because of how far on she is, Joe, it's classed as stillborn. Yeah, it's crap. I'm right out to sea. Ooh, Joe, nice. Joe, did you have a good birthday? I haven't seen you since your birthday. Yeah, UK. I wasn't even spoken to by a doctor. I had the ultrasound. He said there was something abnormal going on with the saliva gland in my cheek, and the lump in my cheek is a tube that runs off from that parotid gland. At the end where it comes out into your mouth was thickened tissue. I then got a letter from this surgeon, ENT surgeon, 3 weeks after, saying that they'd found a lesion stroke mass and they were ordering an MRI. Well, I just had the MRI. So it was 3 weeks behind, and when they're telling you that you potentially got something growing in your face that you really don't want to grow in your face, it's a bit crap. Yeah, but I wasn't told by a doctor at all. I just got a letter, a 2-line letter saying the ultrasound found a lesion stroke mass and they couldn't determine which one it was, so they had ordered the MRI. I think, thank you very much. Thank you for that delicate doctor touch. So that's had my head all over the place. And of course I Googled it. And I've got every single symptom of a tumour. Like everything. Tongue doesn't work, face is drooped. Saliva glands dead, doesn't work. Side of my face is like a game of two halves. The muscle that runs behind your ear down to your collarbone, there's a big chunk missing out of it. Whatever's happening, I've got a big dent in my back and half of that muscle's vanished. It's like, what the frig is going on? So, depending on, oh, here we go. Ladies using the toilet. Dan, how you doing? Good to see you, Don. Depending on what he says, yeah, I'll be asking to go to Newcastle. Yeah, last time I saw you, Joe, it was just coming up to your birthday. Yes, 6 years ago, they told me it was an abscess wrapped around a facial nerve and they couldn't operate because of that. Now I'm being told it's not an abscess, it's a lesion or mass in the saliva gland. It's like 6 years. 6 years have left me with that. And we've got baby cows. Ah, that one's tiny. Hello. Hello, little ones. See, we've got a fence and they're eating, so they've got to be happy. Hello, little ones. Hello, babies. That one's tiny. They're all going to run. They're all going to put. Ooh, that one's got horns. Ooh, it's got mad eye. 1148. We'll watch for you on the way back, because I reckon you'll come at us. Hello, 1150. Oh, that one's cute. Ooh, hello. 1135. Giving us the eye. Jamie, the legend, that is Jamie. Yeah, right, Jamie. Jamie cows. Baby cows. Hello, 1135. Hello, 1135. How you doing? You'd make a lovely Sunday dinner. Hello, little ones. What are you? Hello, 1130. Hello, 1130. You've not got horns like your pal 1165 over there, so you're allowed. Hello, 1135. Yeah, this is a dairy farm. Hello, 1135. Do you want to give us your tongue? No? Do you know what? They could bottle the slime off a cow's nose to lubricate engines. It is some weird slime, that. Yeah. You see, I can relate to these because they've got a tag, so they've got a name, kind of. like Mick in chat, he is Inspector Gadget Camo Man. Aren't you? Queen, how you doing? UK, no way. That is shocking. So when I rung, I kind of got on first name terms with the secretary. Look how tiny that is. What's that hanging off his chin? Isn't that cute? Little babies. You're not so much of a baby. There's a few different ages in here. Right, who are you? Your tag sideways. Here we have, can't see. Hello, lady. 1113, I think. Oh, look at you. Hello, girls. Hello, little lady. 1124. How you diddling? Although you look like you fancy a chase. Ooh, there's a Dalmatian one. Hang on. See the Dalmatian one down there? That's not. Is that a girl or is that a bull? It looks like a little bull. Hello, ladies. 1137. Oh, it's 117. She's flicked her tag. Hello, little ones. Ooh, you look a bit angry. 1114. Not particularly sure I want you walking up to us in the field. You've got a bit long hair as well. You've got some different hairstyles. Hello, little ones. See, I don't mind them. We've got a fence. Ooh, hello, Mr. Bull. Ooh, he's still got his nuts. 1111. If it said 666, I would. Hello, Mr. Bull. With your nuts still in place. 1129. Ooh, hello. Tongue, possibly. Ah, ah. Hello, little one. See? Oh, tongue. Cheers. Don't give us a complex that I smell or taste horrible. Oh, I like that little brown one. It's cute. Look at that little baby. 1149. You're cute. Although you look like you're getting horns. Signal, behave. 116. Hello, little one. Come say hello. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them with their. I've got a mucky nose. I do like you. You're cute. 1149. Come say hello, little baby. That's got shit poo all over its head. I can't read your tag because it's covered in poo. Poopy head. That's unfortunate. Poopy head. Hey, little babies. See, I'd be off like bolts if I was in the field. Yes, Jamie, because there was a fence. The fence makes all the difference. Tongue action. They've got like huge, like giant cow tongues. Challenging. How you doing, chick? Poo head. Couldn't even see a letter on its tag. It was all pooed up. That's bowed its head to its grass at an unfortunate time, hasn't it? Yeah, I did. It slipped out. Sometimes things slip out my mouth. But we'll change it to poo head. There's a lovely memorial to a lady up here. We'll go see the sculpture. 'tis the season, you're going to hear lots of flies and bees. I've never had ox tongue, you know. Is it chewy? We have. Hey, looks like a buzzard feather. That belongs to a buzzard. It's a wing feather, I do believe. Buzzards are huge, like turkeys on the ground. Me wonders if that's from a chick. You've got that white, brown. When you see them in the air, they look straight from below, and that's exactly why. Jake, good morning. Love Jake's bits. Gary, good morning. How you doing? Jake, we've had some tongue action. They weren't impressed. I didn't satisfy their needs. I'm the bad guy, is Jake. I adore him. He's my guilty pleasure. Oh, someone was behind us there. Jake, I was quiet in yours yesterday, Jake. Sat in the background now. There's things going on. We might have the buzzards down in that part. It's lovely being up here and it's not windy. Because we're on top of a hill. Usually the wind's howling through, but it's not. I do. Oh, hello, little squirrel. Little tiny squirrel on that one. What was that? Right, I'm getting buzzed. That creeped me out. What was that? I think it might have been a horsefly. Sorry, little squirrel, where are you? That's a really skinny tree for you to pick to go up, little one. Where are you? Ickle squirrel, where did you go? Oh, it's away. It was in there, having to scratch around. Logman, how you doing? Ooh, that made my blood run cold. I thought I was going to get absolutely butchered. Oh, Gary, sorry, I didn't see it. Gary started going live, so if you want to go over, click the bell for notifications, you'll catch him. How'd it go, Gary? Did you like doing it? And that lovely Daisy. He got a shout out and Dan's shout out for me. he makes me laugh. He's so funny. He's got a real wicked sense of humour. Oh, hello. Damn it. Other drinks are available, but that's gonna fizz like mad. Fluff. Let's listen to that. Ignore the plane. Beautiful. $10. You're having a laugh. I thought these were expensive. Suddenly, it used to be just over £1. £1.62 for £2.70, I think. Those flies, go away. Hoverflies is what they were. You've got the deciduous end this side, which the little birdies love. Your songbirds, your tits, and chaffinch. Just had a chaffinch over my head. Flies buzz off. Sorry, he's moved the cows up this way. Well, I must be a different farm. Two farms must butt onto each other. Now, to our left, we have the scary wood. It's thick and it's dark pines, and there's loads of widowmakers in there. It's got a horrible feel to it. I don't like it. All right, nice idea. I reuse them because they're handy when I'm out on walks, especially at the minute I've got permanently dry mouth. But oh, that was get off my hand. Oh God. Oh, sorry. Fly on my hand. Icky. I don't like that. Lower Michigan, how are you doing? And we'll have the Territorial Army and the cadets come training up here. That is squirrel number 3 for the day, just ran across the path. You see, we don't here. Our refuse, you've got regular kitchen waste, and you separate out your glass, your plastics, and your cardboard. And they're collected on a different day. You get special bags or boxes for them, but no real cash incentive. There used to be a cash incentive for glass bottles back in the day. Jamie rocks. He's a good lad, is Jamie. We'll go down and have a look. Don't know if you can hear the rain. Looks like kids have been making a bike track in here, as well as the TA being up. Ooh, scroll number 4. What did I say? 3, 4. I posted a short of scroll number 1. Daisy, I don't know how he does it. He is a machine, is Jamie. He's one of the most supportive, if possibly not the most supportive channel on YouTube. He supports everybody. He's always sharing everybody's links. He's just a kind, sweet, lovely guy. There's some shady behaviour going on at the minute, but hey, people will learn. So that widowmaker's hooked onto that one. There's loads and loads and loads of widowmakers in here. In that picture, there's 1, 2, 3. See if we can find the buzzard nest. There's a big buzzard nest in here somewhere. Oh God, I can hear loads of flies. Ooh. I'm being buzzed. I don't like it. Yeah, he is. Honestly, he's everywhere. He's popping in every single live. He's just brilliant. He supports everybody. Just lovely, lovely guy. Jamie, you're brilliant and you're very, very, very much appreciated. You're a good friend. If you don't know Jamie, go over, say hello, and he's very funny. And he's got ET on his bike. That cracks me up every time, Jamie. And one of his friends he introduced me to, I thought she was lovely. Really good friend Jamie was to her. Had a lot of time for her. Someone's been playing games and whispering in ears, and they've blocked him. And boy, will they learn the hard way. Listening to fairy stories. Sad. Sad for them. I don't know what they're missing. Cass, I love you. How you doing, chick? How is thou feeling? I've been this far down. I always freak out and come running back. You alright, David? UB, how you doing? Another fabulous channel. Mr. and Mrs. UB. A lot of time for them. See, I thought that was going to be a buzzard nest there. It's not. It's an old one. It's tiny. Normally they're a couple of foot across. I've not been along this bottom edge, so I've got no idea where we're going. How's you and Mrs. UB? Yeah, it's not been down here before, so I'm coming down a steep bank, which means I'm going to have to go back up a steep bank at either end. Labour Chicken, you're an absolute star. You are. Right, my mind says I want to be going right. Do I want to go off piste? Yeah, I'll go off piste. Oh, look at all those that have come down recently. Right, flies, go away. They're making me go. Ooh, we might be. Look at all of that. See, that's the issue. Is having those topsoil. They've gone down like dominoes. Scott, how are you doing? Good evening. We're going to be straddling trees by the look of it. I wonder if I can get down to the fence edge. Look at it all. That's new. Oh, see, it's got all its new shoots out. That one's a new one as well. It's gone down like dominoes. We're going to be ducking and diving, fallen trees. I'm surrounded. I had a lot of wet weather. Why is there a blanket in that tree? Someone's lost a sheet off their washing line. These pines are very spiky to straddle as well if you're not careful. Paul, how you doing? Well, I have nothing exciting as bears, unfortunately. Right. Right, we've got a bald bit of tree here. Yesterday, I was Dan called himself bald as a coot, and he didn't know what the saying was, so I looked it up. Bald as a coot, the word bald comes from Old English, which was bala for bald. Oh, back of my leg's soaking, it's covered in green. Slimy stuff. Look at them all. There's more going to go as well. This whole side has dropped. Yes, bala is the Old English word for bald. It means white spot. Do I want to go under here? Yes, I probably do. Someone's carved it. Right, we're doing the limbo. Really quick. Oh, it's too early in the day for bending down. Right, we're nearly on this bottom path. Yes, bala means white spot. Coots are a water bird. I've shown you them on my lives before. They have like a big the white beak's white and have like a big white helmet. He's made a good job of rolling and laying that field. Yeah, they have like a big like white shield, like a helmet that comes up on the forehead. Hence, bald as a coot. I do like fallen trees, looking around what's underneath them. Lots of them. There's absolutely loads. I'm intrigued by that sheet or duvet cover. I mean, that one's gone that way. That's odd. It must have been caught in the air. It's very still for in here. It's odd. Right, we're straddling another. There's a path on the bottom, but I fancy this one instead. Other people have been walking here. I can see footsteps. Yeah. Ooh, some nails. I'll have them. Oh, sorry, screws. You never know when some screws will come in handy. Question is, no, they're not the screw. They're nails. Nice wood nails. They'll do nicely. I'll find something for them. They're going to stab me in my pocket, but hey, needs must. I'm going to jingle. Not bad, a handful of nails. Which pocket do I want to put them in? Hang on. I'm going to rearrange. See, I've got to walk all the way back up this hill on the back end, and you think, do I really want it? Someone's been making a den and then using nails. That's cheating. You cheaty people. Yeah, Nessie was showing what a crack clip Jamie Lee had. His eyes were deceiving him, weren't they, Jamie? And Gareth. He must be putting wheat in there. Or maybe turnips. No, you can't put turnips. I don't think he plants much. It's a dairy farm mainly. See how it's all dark and don't like it. Paul, most definitely. The Circle of the Seine on YouTube gets smaller every day. Some outright show you that they're not sane. Others trick you and you'll think they're sane for a while and then they lose the blob and they go all insane. But it always comes out in the end. Brony, I love bonfires. I need to have one myself, but it's small fence panels and they've got creosote on and they go up like a torch. God, here we go, start to go uphill. Go up like a torch, and if they go a bit wild, try and put them out. I've used 200-litre water bush, putting them out, walking away because it's all out, and then boof, they go back up. Oh, that's a good deal, Joe. Shelley, how you doing? I don't like carrying crows at all. Someone's been tapping pine. Hang on. For the resin, let's have a little walk up this hill. Oh, are they making steps? My dad used to tap birch, silver birch, and make birch sap wine. Oh my god, it's amazing. Looks like they were making steps for whatever reason. Maybe a shelter. Mick, why are you? Catches up with them all. Well, everybody. I'm not a drink. That's the way, Cass. What I do is 2 fingers up to my disease and issues. Right, let's get back on this path, because I will get lost. Oh, Inspector Gadget. Come on, man. Ah. And then they called you that on that shot that I put up for you and Daisy. The wood's starting to change. It's going back to deciduous. So we've got to be near the end. And we'll go up over the top to SSC. How you doing? To the memorial. Yeah, we've dropped right down. It's going to do my legs in going back up this hill. We've been down this end now. Yeah, that's exactly it, Cass. You feel hurt, but it's a good hurt because you've accomplished something. That's my thoughts about making an idiot of myself. But it does, you're maintaining that muscle mass that supports those joints. And in the end, that muscle mass is your friend. If you don't use those muscles, they don't support the joint. You don't move the joint doesn't soak up nutrients from the fluid within that joint. And it makes all your issues completely much, much worse, is my thinking. Yeah, that's exactly it, Cass. Like, my hips, I've got bone spurs grow like rose thorns in a ring around my hip joint. And they were on about me having hip replacements, but the walking and things that I do, it seems to grind those bone spurs down, which is good. So it holds off surgery. It keeps me mentally well. The hormones released when you do exercise, fantastic for your brain, your mental health, every time. The sheep want a tea. Joe, you really sound like you know what you're talking about, because I haven't got a clue. I used to be able to set the timing. Oh, damn it, have I come the wrong way? No, I haven't. Which way to go? We can go down the road. We'll go down here along the road. But yeah, Cass, it does make a difference, that exercise. And I'm stubborn. By tea time, I'm like Neanderthal man, like as I am in the morning when I get up. But I feel better. He's just moving sheep, isn't he? Yes. I have the horrors because I've seen a procession of like 200 cows come along here up to the farm that's there. Exactly, Cass. It's changing your mindset to a degree. If you think you can't do it, then you won't be able to do it. Bit by bit, even the slightest little change for the better, and you've accomplished something. You've proven to yourself that you can do it, and that's worth everything. See, right out to the Solway. Oh, it's good that you've got that from him, Joe. Ooh, heck. Exactly, Cass, exactly. More should give it a go. Instead of huffing and puffing and trying to criticise, people should give it a go. Look at that. It's like a web of roots. Paul in chat is our resident DJ. I hear lots of sheep and lambs. There's a sheep shout at the lambs. Come on, let's get going. Jim, I wish they'd give you a new boiler, because that one is making your life a misery. I've lost count of the times it's broken down here the last couple of years. See that rain's all blown off. It's quite good visibility. A bit of blue coming. Give Nessie a wave. Nessie's over the hills and far away that way. I went out with a mechanic, Joe, and he taught me how to set the timing on my little old Golf, a little Volkswagen Golf. And the silver foil of a cigarette packet is the perfect thickness to set your timing. UB, thank you so much. You're a star. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you, UB. How things challenging? Ooh, the raspberries are getting their flower heads coming up. Yeah, look at the flies all over them, sucking their juice out of them. I'm not an insect fan, unless they're pretty ones like like ladybirds. But ladybird larvae are creepy little things. Aye, true. True, Jim. We've got loads of bluebells along this path. At the height of that fern, teeth and shows it. You see, they're pretty at this stage as they start to unfurl. But I can't stand the smell of them. It's just a funky, icky smell. Pizza, how you doing? The Mankini man is in. Ah, he's put a lot of sheep over in that one. Joe, thank you so much. Thanks, Joe. It's really appreciated. Joe, you're a star. Thank you. Just looking down at these lambs and the sheep. I don't think he's herding them where we're going. I don't particularly fancy being a bowling ball for a load of sheep. Yeah, it's a star, it's Joe. Catherine, you see, that sounds interesting. I'm going to have to look at it. A bit like the shot that I put up this morning for Mick and Daisy. I don't know if they've limited it because the title, I bet it's a plant, so... Oh, cool, Daisy, thanks for coming back. Thank you, Joe, it means a lot. Ooh, she's a bit hoarse. Hello, number 81. Peter, you had the wax out already for the Mankini season. It's almost upon us. Get the fake tan on, the razor or the wax out, and get polished up for those Mankini cartwheels. And you get a lot of horrible flies around ferns as well. They're just horrible, stinky things. And they tie you in knots if you have to walk through them. Don't like them. Martha, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Right, we're going to turn right, Clyde. There's a load of little lambs at the gate. Oh, hello, little lamb. You're not so little, but you've got a good old rump on you. Look at that little tank. Cares, right back at you, chick. Right back at you. You know stuff your family doesn't know. Angela, good morning. There you go, Sticky Willie. Talk of the devil. With a bug. Cleavers. Around here, it's Sticky Willie. Mr. J, how you doing? What's Pizza saying? This tree, I don't know what this tree is. I have no clue what it is. Pretty little flowers. No clue. It's a bit warm, I'm getting a bit moist. Flies, will you stop it? I don't like flies. Right. Ooh, we've got lambs out. Should we go see the lambs for a laugh? We'll go and see the lambs. Cheeky little lambs, they've got out the field. And they're on this bank in front of us. Yeah, I'll put you a shout up, Daisy, with Mick. Got a black lamb and 1, 2, 3, 4 little white lambs. 5. That'll be why the ewes are shouting, because the lambs are out. Patty, how you doing, Patty? That is an absolute angel. See, I'm not sure these are all meant to be out, to be honest. Loads of lambs walking up the road. Joy, good morning. Hope you had a better day yesterday, Joy. I know there's hard days ahead. Look at the little lambs. How have they all got out? No one's left the gate open. Ah, they're getting underneath the gate. They've learned they can crawl under that gate. Hello. Look at the size of them. They're huge. She's a bit hoarse. They're getting a telling off. So, hello, little ones. Gavin, how you doing? Patty, love that video you put up, chick. Hello, missus. And you. I'm not going near your babies. It's all right. Look at that little tub. Little tanks. This lamb here has got the same face marking. Is that you? Yeah, it's its mum. Hello, little one. Turtle, how you doing? Hello, little number. You're number 11. A1. Hello, little one. Hello, mummy. Yeah, naughty little lambs. How you doing, Turtle? Turtle has a fabulous channel. She goes to some beautiful places out on the bike. Gorgeous. I'd love to visit Sweden. Yes, Patty, I think he would criticise my sheep. He's got proper sheep. Tasty sheep. Mercy, how are you? Yes, they've snuck out. They've gone underneath the fence. The farmers put a bar of wood attached under the gate, but the lambs have found a way to get past it. Sneaky little critters of lambs. Turtle, I had my DNA tested and I am more Scandinavian than I am British. And DNA family pops up all over the world, but the majority are Norway, Sweden, some in Finland, a lot in Canada. I know some relatives in Canada. I hate these little critters. Green fly. Suck the life out some of my flowers. Some in Brazil. So I would love to do a fine family reunion road trip. It'd save us a fortune staying with family. So yeah, that was a real surprise. Scandinavian, then British, then there was a hint of the Balearics in Finland in my DNA. I was like, what? How are you, Mercy? The family tree that popped up from that DNA test, and I knew of the family that popped up in Canada. On my mum's side, I have family in Nova Scotia. Cousin, in fact. But my dad's side of the family couldn't really find much, which was odd. Yeah, I can appreciate what you do, Cass. Even just that, still supporting people. Totally, yeah. Hungarian. Ooh. So you're truly a mixed bag. Gone like the wind, how you doing? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wow. I did not know that, Catherine. There's a little bit of me in a freezer in Texas. No way. Oh, cool. Raz, how you doing, Raz? Yeah, you see, my dad's side of the family, everyone's got blue eyes. Me and my daughters have both got well, Evie's got more hazel actually. Me and my middle daughter, blue eyes. On my dad's side of the family, fair haired. So that, I believe, is a Scandinavian link. My dad's side. No way, Catherine. Probably. There will have been. I can't remember how much. I can't remember if that was. I don't know. I can't remember. Probably. It would make a lot of sense. Patty, no way. That's brilliant. Should we have a quick look down here along next to the river? I won't go too far in. We'll have a look. Pizza, ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Who they put a new sign up? Daniel, how you doing? Sorry, Daniel, I didn't see you. I got you now. How's things, Raz? Hey. So yes, I'm a Viking. Yeah, my dad's side, all fair haired, all light blue eyes. My eyes change colour. They go from really pale blue to grey, like a slatey grey, which is odd. Yeah, Vagabond, my little girl, my youngest, her eyes. Did you know that purple is an eye colour? They're almost like a hazily green. A little tree creeper going up there. But she's got a purple ring to her eye. Now, purple is actually an eye colour. It's very rare. Purple is an eye colour. Sometimes they look green. Sometimes they've almost got like a blue, dark blue to them. Silver, the Italian stallion. Hey. Did she? I didn't know that about Elizabeth Taylor. But yeah, I put a picture up of her eyes. I won't put a full face up. Jim's seen it. Cass has seen it. Like a hazily green with a purple ring on them. Her eyes are stunning. Ooh, heck, we've got coffin. This house has got some big, angry-looking huskies. What did I say? Yes, people. Silver in chat. My mate Jim. Did you know he looks like Zelensky? I didn't see it until someone told him. And yes, got some pictures up, and like Zelensky's across his eyes, his nose, and his forehead. It's Jim. Jim's taller. He's not a little munchkin. Zelensky's tiny, isn't he? He's only little. But yeah, he's got hints of Zelensky, which pleased him. There, we've got the angry husky things. Do you like this stretch of river down here? It's lovely. This runs to the Priory. And there's a couple of like mill chasers in there. Yeah, no, I'll put a picture up of her eyes. Yes, most definitely are, Catherine. Beautiful eyes. There's not too much water in. There's still too much to get across. I've put my old walking boots on today because I wasn't going to be really going through long grass or watery. Just because the mould is to my feet, they're nice and supple. My new ones aren't. I need to learn to trust them on certain terrain yet. Oh, the bluebells are all out. Look at that. Carpet of bluebells. Loads of bluebells out. Just a mass of purple. So pretty. Ew. When I film the little one's eyes in this picture I'm going to post, the sun would had, I think, a storm. And the sunlight just really caught her eyes while not being totally glaring because she doesn't, because of her, she's got a stigma, so her eyes wobble all the time. It's to do with the Down syndrome, muscle tone. She just doesn't like looking up and she doesn't like bright sunlight. But this day, the sun was just glancing her eyes. It's so pretty. Purple everywhere. I didn't know there were so many in here. It's gorgeous. Hungry birds. I do love bluebells. Look at them all. Everywhere. There's an owl awake. I can hear an owl. We have got a tawny owl. Did you hear that? Did you just hear that hoot? It's very unusual for owls to be calling during the day. I wonder if it's a chick. So pretty down here. I love it. Just had a grey wattle. Grey plus. Call them grey, but they're very yellow. They're much bigger than the yellow wagtail and the pied wagtail. The owl sounded like it was just up in here. Isn't it just Daisy? Now we've got people with dogs. I thought I heard people. It's just so pretty down here. This path gets very sketchy as we go on. I'm looking for this owl. It's never gone quiet seeing I heard the dogs. Look at that. Hello. Hello, little one. Hiya. There's an owl hooting.
Is there?
Yeah, it sounds.
Oh, okay.
I don't know whether it's a chick or someone's hungry.
Yeah, it could be.
Unusual. Someone likes the water. Someone likes the water. Hello. Hello, you. Put up, Angela. Can you get up? Come on, you know you want him.
He's a very old fella.
He's, he's gorgeous. How old is he?
He's 40.
Wow, he's really good for his age, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves it. If he's out on a walk, he's like a puppy. But when then he'll get home and he'll just sleep for the next.
Yeah.
So this will be his energy today.
There we go. A couple of little Cavalier Spaniels. So clear. Pizza, what you up to? What you saying? Join us. Come at your dinner. Now this bank was collapsing the last time I was here. Quite a lot of it was coming down all the way along here. And again, it's a dark red sand. The sandstone's dark locally. It's got so nothing too big. So it's created a little dam. And we're back into bluebells. We were here one day and coming up the bank, I kind of just about headbutted a tree. I fell up the bank. That was fun. So he was having a doss at yours, not actually doing some work, Jim. All that bank has come down off the bedrock. Oh, I know. Start panning. Pan the camera. Yeah. Wow, this bank has dropped. That was the tree that I headbutted, I think. Bluebells smell lovely as well. Fish it. There'll be brown trout in here, not much else, maybe some sticklebacks. Lovely clean water though. Wow, another bluebell meadow. Don't want to get too close to the water until we get away from that rock face. We've got a dipper. Dark brown bird with a white bib. A water bird. It's just caught something and it's just sat in that bank there. I wonder if it's got a nest there. It's cleaning something. And they just bob away. Patty, that would be so cool finding our heads. A real piece of history. Shelley, good morning. How you feeling, Shelley? So a little bird is still sat just there, that little white dot. I can't zoom in because I'm on StreamYard. It's got something that's clean and it keeps sticking its head in the water, giving it a good wiggle about. They don't actually normally stay around so long. I'm only quite shy. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, it does. It does play. I've seen those robots. Wow, you had a late one getting there, Shelley. Did you manage to sleep much when you got there? When those riverboats, like, they're so deep in the water, they always look like a single little wave and boom, they're down on the bottom. Pixie, good morning, chick. How are you diddling? We're in the bluebells. Ooh, watch your feet, has it? Sorry, I'm just looking around. What we got here? Isn't that? As a bird comes cleaning its beak by the look of that. Let's look on the other side. Yeah, something's been cleaning its beak, I think, on there. Pixie has some fabulous videos. Ambient music and scenes are beautiful. And gone crawlers here. Right, I think we're getting to the sketchy bit of bank. We'll see. Can't believe that this is still stood up. It is like held up by like a couple of fibres of wood. Pine is very elastic. All the bluebells on that side as well. Yeah, you too, Daisy. Mr. J. That is what is holding up that. When that goes, it's going to go ping. It's so pretty. So time's gone by, they tried to hold us back with river cobbles. Do love that little tinkle. Pixie does fuel us all. That sounds like a good plan. These cliffs as you come along give me the heebie-jeebies in a big way. So we're almost, this mud is horrible. It stains your shoes. It's really claggy and icky. And we've got part of it dropping. Pixie's awesome. Patty, question. Has there ever been any of the riverboats go down? What happens when they do? Oh, nice one, bro. Pixie, right back. Yeah, God. Right back at you, chick. Get away from that bit that's fallen. That one's 10 feet. And there's building, there's been something built around here. I don't know if it was a water wheel or what it was. But there's buildings in the bank. Big blocks of concrete to it. It possibly was. Icky mud. Icky, sticky mud. Part of the cliff face there's dropping, so it's a bit iffy. We've got another rotten fallet, so we'll get quickly from underneath that. All the pretty bluebells. Okay, Scott, nice one. No, it's not. Look at all that bank that's gone. Bedrock just rotten. A little pathetic attempt at a waterfall. There's a trickle, teeny tiny trickle. You can see it about there if you squint your eyes. No, this isn't the scary one. This we shall now call Bluebell Wood, and there's a man behind me. I freaked out. Whew. Oh, that made my heart flutter. It's exactly that, Pixie. Just before we were through the bluebell part, just carpets of bluebells. And that's iffy. That snapped about 12, 15 feet up. So we shall get a march on from underneath that. Thank you very much. This bit's not pleasant either. Hang on, I'll just get up here. Hiya. Ooh, that's a really bad place to go sideways. I'll just get on the side. Now this, but you've got lots of fallen trees just hanging down. It looks actually like the tree jam's cleared a little bit. It's moved down. Morning. That's why. So you've got quite a few there as well that have come down. Yeah, they are huge boats. And they sit so low in the water. Yeah, Pixie, you know, I was going to make a turn around and there was a guy behind me. And I didn't hear him, so it kind of fluttered me. Oh, look at all of this. This is iffy. Ooh, Pixie, that sounds interesting. No. Have you got a link for it? If you've got a link for it, put it in. Pixies, ooh, that doesn't look fun. And there's a log just come hurtling down this bank and it's making a little waterfall. Daisy, do you know what? Yes, it's exactly that kind of place. But look at all this. Now, all this log jam, a big bit there, was here. So the recent storms have shifted it. And it's heading down to that beautiful waterfall that has the huge trees upside down in it, which is bad. Well, we're out to the height of the waterfall. You'd think a beaver would be in at it. There's no beavers. Bathroom break. Look at all that. Oh, cool, Patty. So, was it yesterday you put one up? Or was it the day before? I smell bluebells. Got a load coming. And if you don't know Scott, go over to Scott's. Scott's a brilliant guy. Adore Scott. Bluebells. My granddad, to try and wind up my grandma, had a song. He used to get us to sing when we were kids. And would you like to hear it? I don't sing. So this is a one-off show. And the song went 1, 2, 3, 4. Bluebells are blue because bluebells are blue. Bluebells are blue because bluebells are blue. Over and over and over. And he used to set us off as little kids who, of course, loved singing away with their granddad, and that's all it was. Yeah, Scott's a scrapper. Isn't he just? Yeah, we've got another waterfall. Well, a scar. It's a waterfall. A scar, but a waterfall with it. Now you get deer through here. I'm a poet. Why have we got a pass to this bit, I wonder? Have a pass, people. We've actually had deer tracks in here before. It looks like a water runoff. It's just so clear. I'm looking forward to walking back along it. Because these bluebells smell gorgeous. No, it's the clearing on the other bank that it's been a building. And they've had a channel. See, I'd like to go across that side, but I am not going across that. So we have big concrete slabs that come down into the water on both sides. They have a building See that concrete doorway? Comes along and returns back along here. We won't be able to see it for much longer because of the undergrowth. But for the minute, we can see the building. And there's another building in here. So I presume we've had a mill. There's a stone mill just along here. I wonder if it's been a wood mill. Very possible, a wood mill. Can't find anything about it. So we've got more walls with a wall there, and we've got another wall there. Katie, love you, chick. You're a star. Check out Pixie's videos. She's my chill zone. Will you what? Cass, it'll be fine. You'll be able to walk around stark naked and there's no one to watch. Your daughter doesn't care. She's got the same bits, so it'll be swinging. Popper, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ironing at all. I like ironing when I'm mad. Glacier Shark. He's been working putting tugs together. He's up in Alaska. I'll show you the wallet and the channel on the other side of here. Yeah, she will, Andrew. You can do all your exercises absolutely starkers and there's no one to look. Bonus, Cass. And that's a huge slab. Down there in the water. And on the other side, you can get close to it. And you've got some huge rock. And I've seen it's on like a plinth on that side. And it's separated here, but there's another one just around the corner. Yeah, Angela. Can I get down to it? Can I, is the question. Right, no, but I can show you. So, we have the child. Sorry about that, I had a call. Can you hear me, people? So, we've got that concrete plinth separating it into two channels. Two channels now, but it would have just been one, I believe, at the time. And that runs down to that angle there. If you can hear us, let us know, because I know that calls can knock my signal. A lot of black rock through there. You've got a lot of sandstone and you've got some quartz. Dan, how are you doing? Happy days. So hit and missy when it'll let me have signal and it doesn't. So it could have been either the original stone mill or it could have been a wood mill, is my guess. We've got a mill at the Abbey Bridge, which is about a mile and a half down, next to the priory itself. This bit's all icky, very soft. Yeah, not bad, Dan. I had a crappy day yesterday, that's why I wasn't live. We had a gender reveal planned for Saturday for my son and his girlfriend, and they went for a scan yesterday where they were going to find out. Well, they were going to get the sex put in an envelope, and sadly the baby's passed away. She was just over 20 weeks. So my little grandson's not going to be a big brother just yet. It's very, very sad. And then some. Back to bluebells. Yeah, and you know what? This is what is making my blood boil. A nurse said to them, well, at least you don't have to plan a funeral. Funerals are for 23 weeks over. And she was just over 20 weeks pregnant. That is eating at my soul. I'm so angry. How cold can you be? Just how cold. They want to do, they're putting her, inducing her into labour the next day or so. And they want to do an autopsy to find out what caused it, because they haven't got a clue. So my heart aches for them. But what that nurse said is eating me alive. So angry about that. Way to comfort them. So I think either, I don't know if her mum is or if I'll be on call to look after my grandson when they had to go back. Towpath, sorry Towpath, I didn't see you. How you doing, Towpath? Nessie, I love you. Nessie, thank you for yesterday. I know you've got your own crap going on, but thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I said about it last night, Cass. It was only yesterday afternoon. I was talking to Liv. So, daughter, mum didn't know anything about this gender reveal. She thought she was going out for a meal. And Amy, my middle one, she'd arranged it all. So yesterday afternoon, she was having to ring everybody up. The venue, the lady that was doing the actual gender reveal item, getting hold of her. Just horrible, absolutely horrible. Amelia, how you doing, chick? Lovely to see you, Amelia. Just that lovely little tinkle. Love you too, Nessie. Nessie, are you still live? I'll come back into yours when I'm done if you're still live, chick. Or are you going for a kip? There you go, Mick. Tend to get deeper channels on that other bank. Nessie's an absolute gem. Absolute gem. Oh, heck. I nearly went on my face. I went to step up that bank and I didn't step high enough. As you do, Shazza. Let's find the bluebells. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kirsty. Yeah, that's why I wasn't on yesterday. Kirsty, I cracked myself up. I have some idiotic moments. I'm clumsy as. Right, I'll message you after. Yeah, that was fantastic news, that Cass. Fantastic. You see, they remind me of my granddad because of that song that he had us irritating the hell out of my grandma with his kids. His favourite flowers were fuchsias, and he called them dancing ballerinas. So I always have fuchsias in the garden. And my grandma's favourite flowers were lily of the valley. So I've got lily of the valley too for her. Towpath, no, I'm in Cumbria. Close to the border of Scotland, kind of north. The North Pennines is just behind us. We're the very northern tip of the Pennines. On the horizon. In Scotland on the other right. Love you too, Nessie, you're a star. I adore you. You're a good one. Is it, Kirsty? It's raining here before. There's heavy showers due later. There were forecasts and thunderstorms, but they will change that, unfortunately. I do love a thunderstorm. I do love a good crack of a storm. Let's go down on this bank and get down there and get back up. Daniel, how you doing? I was wondering about you, Daniel. You all right? Just that little gentle babble. Bit like me. Yeah, I'm kind of northeast from Carlisle. Oh, got an old brick. Well, it's a Kirkhouse is the question. No, it won't because it's too degraded. Local handmade bricks were Kirkhouse. Just up the road. You know what it even is though? It's a leaf on a stone. Thank you, pizza. See, that nurse saying that to them about 23 weeks. Not happy with that. Been trying to research it, but it's just too soon. I don't want to talk to them about it, but I've been trying to do some research. I'll ask you. Ooh, Amelia, I didn't know that. You've taught me something today. I didn't know that, Amelia. I'm going to look that up. You learn something new every day. Yeah, Patty's an absolute star. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishies. I mean, that's only about 2 foot deep. It's only shallow. So you don't have any really big fish. I haven't seen crayfish in here, but there is crayfish, I know. Another little brook close by. Brun, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't been to Brun's, go check out. Gorgeous channel. Another place of paradise. Shandy. The legend that is Shandy. Oh, heck. I went flat on my face again. Shazza, lift your feet. Back to Bluebells. Paddy, how's those beautiful grandkids? Pizza. My mind went the day direction there. And we have more buzzard. We have a small buzzard. Today is a day of, buzzards. Buzzard chick, by the look of it. Buzzard wing feather. No, possibly chest. But you've got that stripe there. When you see a buzzard underneath, there's a fly above you. Brown and white stripes, and that is why. They're big birds. It could even be a chest feather. But of a chick. I would say. It's on the small side at the same time. You see what I mean? They're the biggest bird of prey here, where I am. Oh, it smells beautiful. Maybe that wasn't on purpose for you at all. The lovely Scott. He's lush, Scott. I was talking to her last night, and she was asking when my son rang me to tell me what was going on. What did he tell me? Because she's in a complete blur. She's forgotten everything that they said to her. So some blanks need filling in. That's a shock. Oh no, Dan, that's awful. Towpath, lovely to see you, Towpath. Another brilliant channel. Look out for Towpath. See, Dan, that's unimaginable to actually go through that. Unimaginable. Come on. There you go, Mick. Let's give it a fishy, fishy, fishy. Put it under the bank on this side. Damn it, Dan. Oh, poor woman. Bless her heart. DJ Fruit Loops, how you doing? We're going to be back in that huge icy fishies. There's fish rising. Right, we're going for a look. Can I get to it? Mick, there's a little fishy in there, and it just jumped again. Did you see that? Okay, let's go look at fishies. Come back up, little fishy. Decent little jump there as well. I should have heard us on the bank. Right, fishy, don't make a liar out of us. Jump. Fishy. Right, we're going down. It's probably heard me on the bank. There's a fish in this pool behind that log jam. There's fish rising, Kirsty. It did a little flip on the second one. Problem is they hear the vibrations on the bank and they scarper. What the hell was that? What was that? Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Where are you? And if you can see all the little flies bumbling across the top of the water, that's why little fishies are jumping, getting their dinner. Right, looks like they've moved upstream. Go back up the bank and over the top. Hi, no way. Amanda, how you doing? Oh, good luck. Fishy, 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 where did you go? There's not much room on this bank. You got the thunder. Not jealous at all. Megally jealous. Right, little fishies, come back. I'm going to find them. See that channel in the middle is about 2 foot. And you've got all these flies dipping on the water, which is what they're jumping for. Could be under that rock. Yes, fish, there. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, just scooted down there. About that big, right? Is it gone down the falls? So I tell you, we're going back down. Just to wind Mick up. Brown trout. Right, I don't know if it won't have gone down those falls. I don't think it should be around about here somewhere. Fishy, 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 come back. Let's wind up Mick. Ha! I knew there was fish. So maybe it has come down, you know. Yeah, it'll have come down. It got a deeper chunk. It's deeper than I thought it was through. If it runs back up, because I've come up here, I'm going to be knocked. Yeah, there's a lot that really care. Johnny, how you doing? We're fish spotting. I have to prove myself right. That'll not even have been a pound. But they're in there. How you doing, Johnny? Are we going to have any more run from up this side? They'll be under that bank just there. Back to bluebells. Ha! We saw a fish. Ha 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 ha. Trout, brown trout. Wow, that big. As big as I can stretch my fingers. Johnny, this wood's beautiful. It's full of bluebells. And a very picturesque little brook. Ooh, you going for food? Ooh, is the cheese pie, Shandy. Shandy is the cheese pie finding extraordinaire. One of a pub that she goes to that does food, does the most amazing cheese pies. Oh my God, they're amazing. Hi, Steve, you all right? Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. Such a pretty little spot. You got 1, 2, 3, 3 little miniature falls. Lost dogs, how are you doing? Pizza, are you off? Pizza, you legend, you. He's gone to polish off and clean his mankini. How's New Zealand today, Amelia? I do like this bit. So pretty. Yeah, that guy that came up behind us before kind of freaked us out because I didn't know he was there. I just saw a flash of him. Apart from that, it's just a lovely, quiet spot. It links the Priory closer to the town. You miss the road out, which is good because the road's horrible to walk on. There's not really a verge. Tony, how are you doing, Tony? Back to the bluebells. Pizza's a legend, a gaming extraordinaire. And an all-round good egg. Captain, how are you doing? An all-round good egg that keeps offering mankini cartwheels. They shall never be forgotten, just so you know. Squid's a brilliant guy, got a brilliant channel. How's things, Captain? Oh, you've had snow. Ooh, that sounds a bit icky. Oh, we have other people. People coming in to take pictures of bluebells. Yeah, you good, Captain? We are in Cumbria, Northern England, close to the border with Scotland. An old heritage site called Hadrian's Wall. A wall built by the Romans, 1st century. They smell amazing. Yeah, they're taking photos down. Just surrounded by bluebells. Everywhere. Look at that. Sea of flowers. Hadrian's Wall, think Pullman's Great Wall of China. Cut England in half from east to west, west to east. There's a quarry near here that the Romans used to mine stone for wall repairs and outposts. And a lot of the older buildings around here made from robbed stone from the wall. Do you like that little old shed? Steve, lovely to see you. Oh, cool. Click the bell for Steve. Steve goes live and they're brilliant. We'll have a right good laugh. Great people and great atmosphere. It's fun. Did you get much snow, Amelia? See, New Zealand's one place I would love to visit. It's just stunning. I haven't heard that owl since. It's nearly gone to bed. There's the dogs that gave us a fright a few months ago. Didn't know they were there. It's like hounds of the Baskervilles. No, you do that all your own, Daisy. Daisy, Amelia. Multitasking is good. Captain, it's a little sea of tranquility. It's a bit dangerous as well. You've got that really tall high bank. But you've got lots of shallow rooted pines and they constantly fall. '82, wow, lost dogs. That's near enough our summer. You've got some crazy storms Midwest, haven't you? I think. We've had some moving in. Watching Ryan Hall last night. I was watching Brandon Kopic last night. And a couple of others. Oh, beautiful, Amelia. I bet it's gorgeous. Captain. Captain, we had cows. And a little tiny bit of a cow tongue. But they were just young. On the other side of the fence, so it was okay. I just need a quick drink. Who was it? Wasn't Brandon? Was it Brad Arnold? Put up a video. I was showing Silver and I was showing Mick in chat. Hailstorm. So following huge, beautiful storm. It didn't tornado, but the hail. Oh my God, that would have hurt if you're out in it. See, the hail we get, the most I would say was like marble size. But the hail you get is insane. Like baseball size hail. It's like, ouchie. Does it not kill livestock? Johnny, lovely to see you. If you don't know Johnny, go over. He's a good guy. He's a great supporter. He's also got his own brilliant channel. Claude, lovely to meet you, Claude. Jubber, how you doing? Ooh, look at that sky. Isn't that funny? I'm quite jealous that Mick's got the thunder. I do love a good lightning storm. Yeah, we don't tend to get bigger than that, Claude. We usually, it's not even that. I mean, the ground can be totally covered white like it's been snowing, but nothing crazy. Good, Jubber. Fly. I need a drink. Fly in the mouth, it's never good. Ugh. Anyone in the US and areas that get them, you see the crazy hailstorms. Does it kill? Is there livestock killed by it? Because the size of some of those hailstones and the way they slow them down, does it nobble livestock? Oh, lost dog, nice one. So yeah, it does. The hailstones kill livestock? That's the question. Because there's huge ones that are going to cause some injuries. I thought so, Catherine. Oh. Right, this road I hate. See that wagon? It takes up most of the road. This is actually two-way. This bit always floods, so I want to get it past before someone soaks me. We don't have anything like that here. Our weather is less extreme. We have tornadoes, but very few and no monsters. Like I was watching Brad Arnold, I was like, oh my God, that's going to sting if you're caught out in it. My word. It was just like a wall of hail. Everything, guy, how you doing? Got this old little sandstone house, a couple of 100 years old. Got Victorian brick at one end and the front sandstone faced. Beautiful little house. Quintessentially English. 1866 it's got on the plaque. I won't point the camera in the windows. 1866. Someone else has been digging them. And just looking through what they've left behind, it's unbelievable. I don't know what they're looking for. They must be looking for specific things, because they leave a hell of a lot behind. Some really good archaeology there. And pristine bottles with labels on. So they must be looking for specific bottles. They obviously want to sell them. I mean, the Victorian shoe. 2 Victorian shoes have come out. I found another part of Victorian shoe the other day. And they were just thrown to the side. And you think, wow, what a piece of history just to throw on the side. Detailing everything. So yeah, when I've been up, I've just been looking through the spoil that they've left. There's ink pots, inkwells, all kinds of bottles. Ooh. All kinds of bottles. There's just all sorts there. The Victorian shoe from the heel, I dated to around about 1850, a boy's shoe. But that still had the eyelets, the little brass eyelets. It's got the nails, little nails in the heel. The only thing missing is the laces, and it's actually worn through on the ball of the toe. We have a folly. I have a keep just there. That lay to ruin for quite a long time, but it's been renovated and now it's a couple of houses. We're going to cross over. We'll see if there's any cattle this way. Rural little town with cattle just off the town centre. Madness. You too, Jubba. Really long, straight piece of road. And deer crossing warning sign. I haven't seen the deer here for a while. I've seen them and track them this side and through. But I haven't seen them on this side for a while. You do have quite a lot of people walking that woodland, so a lot of people with dogs. Bug be gone. Tis the season of bugs. It's been really wet and really warm, so all the bugs are hatching out. Hawthorn flowers, so pungent, really even open. Really heavy musky scent from the hawthorn. Yeah, it's amazing what they've done there. Yes, it's a folly. People built follies like a fake tower, like a turret. Some as a status symbol, some to live in. There's a couple of them around here. I passed one on a back road I didn't even know was there. But they just look like they've been plonked there for a castle. Most often built by Victorians. So peaceful. The puppy, a whole load of energy. Crabapple. Looks like we're going to have a bumper crop again this year. All the fruit trees did massively well last year. Gareth, how you doing? No, it's fine. Yeah, she's a little ball of energy. She rarely stops. She gets to about 7:30 at night, and that's her for the night. She takes herself off to bed. But before that, she doesn't stop. Now, if you don't know Abandoned and Forgotten Wales, wow. Just wow. Unbelievable footage. And what he puts himself through to get that footage is just off the scale of respect for it. He knows these onions. Yeah, look at that wood. And you've got back down. You've got a pretty corpse there from the other side. I'll show you, if my battery lasts that long, I'll show you the witch's hat. It's like a bandstand on a green on the edge of the town. Captain. See, we had late frosts. We were still having frost a couple of weeks ago. So whether that's going to kill much of the flowers off and the fruit, I'm worried about my little pear tree. Whether the frost has damaged those. So I might lose some, but they're absolutely covered. Did you? Which has been burnt? Buddy, how are you doing, buddy? My buddy? Buddy, my buddy. Another one who don't know Buddy. Go over. Lovely, lovely guy. He's a good friend, is Buddy. With a wicked sense of humour. And when he goes fishing, he gives every fish a name. And it is so damn cute. I love it. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Oh, Liz, how are you doing, Liz? What's the score today? Thanks, buddy. You're a legend. So glad to meet you. Lovely guy. Liz, how's the food? The lovely Liz is in hospital at the minute. She's not too good. So everyone send thoughts and cross everything that you can do that the consultant lets you go home tomorrow. She's been in long enough. Patty. Buddy, when you out fishing next? Oh, are you all busy house organising jobs? Liz, can you order food in? People in Carlisle that order food into the hospital. They have like Uber Eats delivered to the wards. I don't think they're really allowed to do that, but they do. There's nothing like being at home in your own bed and your own food. Hospital food is just meh. So yeah, Liz could do some positivity around her. Get her home and get her well. That's when you'll really start getting better, when you're at home. It's bland. On the menu you think, ooh. But the nurses kind of slop it on. It's going to be so bland. Hospital, shrooms. We have shrooms. We have big shrooms. No idea what they are. They've got white gills. They're shrooms. Hospital, you get these little tiny pots about that wide and about that tall of orange juice or apple juice. But you get a similar sized pot, a lid about that deep, with ice cream in. It's powder. It is bizarre. It has a consistency of powder. Bizarre. You'll be fantasizing about what you're going to have when you get home here, Liz. Liz, if I lived on your side of the sea, I'd come and bring you a lot of food in. Mick. Mick, have the cardiology lot decided about what the other team want to do? Have you heard out? Was it all greasy? Nice one, Cass. That is handy. Children, God bless you too. Yeah, Mick Sound. He's another very good friend. Very good friend. And he's funny as hell. But I'm wondering if he's going to change his name to Inspector Gadget Cameraman. It might get a bit longer, Mick. We could have a play with the letters and make something out of it, maybe. IGCM at the minute is your initials. Yeah, I don't like the sound of it, Mick, at all. For what you said, nope. Hopefully the cardiologist tells him to go forth and prosper, shall we say. Ooh, that sounds nice. Claude, not. Buddy the Brain. Buddy the Brain Bigs. There you go. I like that, BBB. We've got BBM for Jamie, BBB for Buddy, and ICCM for Mick. Now, what plastics want to do is like, nope, think again, you're absolutely mental. Hopefully the cardiologist has told them they're all tapped for even suggesting such a thing. Now we're getting to the Victorian row. These were prosperous families that lived in these houses, little villas. All right, Liz, I spoke to her this morning. She's just in a daze, as she would be. A lot of the Roman roads are just straight lines. They're very rarely deviated, the Romans did. We walked the top of that wood. Baby bunnies. Tiny baby bunnies. Cute. Ah, cool, Claude. Speaking of little bunnies, Willow. Willow is very fast. She's very nimble. She's grown up with Jan, who's like a racehorse. And she can pretty much keep up with him. She's what, 8 months, 9 months now? She's appeared with little ragdolled rabbits in her mouth. I don't know if she's a digger. She dug a hole about 6 foot into a bank. So I don't know if that was for rabbits. Oh, I've got a guy coming. If that was for rabbits or just digging because she is a digger. But she has appeared. I don't know whether she thinks they're teddies because she does love toys. She does love a little toy. But these are toys that kind of wiggle. But yeah, she's turned up with 3. First one I thought was a fluke. Maybe a hawk had it and she'd scared it off. by number 3. Like, ugh. I don't think she's like deliberately set out to off the rabbits. I think she thinks they're toys. It's like, oopsie. Stormy wind, how you doing? So coming along the Victorian villas. Beautiful 3-storey houses. Let's let this guy get past. I'll give you a little bit of a winkle.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Yes, grand, thank you.
Claudia got no idea. I can't believe that she's catching them. So here are the Victorian houses. A room in the roof. Possibly mid to late 1800s. Late on the 1800s by the blockwork. Oh, Claude. Do you know what? Out of the three Labradors I've got, she is off the scale. She's also very intelligent, but I do think there's possibly a hint of ADHD in that dog because she's just nuts. Yeah, this is one of the oldest rows in the town. Let's get past this van. A lot of these will have had iron railings, but they were removed for the war effort. That's the munitions factory. And just along here, we'll have the old munitions shed by a house. We're coming out onto that green. Mick. Yeah, good today, so we had a crap day yesterday, so having a leg stretcher today. Burn some of that energy off. Now we're almost at the Witch's Hat and the Scary House. There's a house along here. It's like a haunted house. You'll see when we get there. After the war, there were quite a few prefab homes put up. And we've got a couple along here as well. Just lovely little cottages all the way along. Don't know, people. I'll hold you down a sec. So I've got the Witch's Hat just as you come past. Claude, so have I. I've got a shadow dude in my house. Switches lights on, open doors. My daughter wakes upstairs with him staring at her. There's a young girl being around as well. It's a young girl, like early 20s. That me and my daughter have seen at separate times. She told me about her and I stopped her. She was telling me the tale and I described it and her face hit the floor. Same girl. She said to my daughter, "Finally you see me." We had the Queen come through the town. Ooh, how long ago would it have been? How old is she? About 14, 15 years ago. And the kids all lined the street for a quick glimpse of her going past in the car. But that is the Witch's Hat. Little bandstand. We have an old inn over on that side. And the wood fronted panel is the old coach house. You've got Wilson Homes. That's a home for, it was originally a home for retired miners. But now it's for people over a certain age, anyone can apply. These are mine. There you have the munitions dump at the back there. That round top shed. Yeah, hopefully, Liz, they'll let you go. You'll have would have had mine managers, these larger houses, miners, and the smaller ones. Basically, the miners' cottages were two up, one up, two down, up, one down. Basically, they were very, very small. Buddy. And here we have the scary house. It is spooky. It is eerie. So they've not planted the flowers up yet. This flower bed normally gets planted up, but we're looking at that to show you the scary house behind it. It is creepy as. Yes, fill your gills, Liz. Fill your gills. This is one of the main roads into the town. Well, it's like basically one road through the town. Here we've got another row of miners' cottages. Teeny tiny little rooms. The baby's had a kitchen and a living room downstairs, toilet out the back, and 2 bedrooms upstairs. That was your lot. Wild Edibles, how are you doing? There we'll have miners' cottages. And again, we'll have larger cottages on that side. Another old street. But oh, I know that is horrible. I'm noticing I'm having to scroll back further and further, funny enough, as the years go by. It's not just one flick of the screen anymore, it's 3 or 4. And you think, damn it. Right, people, this is pretty much me. I'm gonna have to go. This battery is gonna die. And I need it to try and buy some shopping. As we go through. And we'll come over the park. We'll have a communal garden. All this here is a communal garden. It feeds the elderly. This place. There's a lot of produce grown on this plot. And you can just go whenever you want and help out. Brilliant. Mick, happy days. Watch for Mick slice it up. Right Touch Fishing is Nick's channel. It'll be live on there. I'll post a link at the time. Cass, get in. Happy days. So you should get one going. So thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And we're going to do a little bit of shopping. And I'll see you all tomorrow. You brought some laughter and some positiveness today. Thank you so much. I desperately needed it. All right, see you on the tubes. Bye now.